EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Here now, Younghoe Koo to get us started. And off we go here in Atlanta. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a former Dog played his college ball at Georgia. It's James Cook. And that's not going to yield a whole lot, up to about the 28-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. Again, working deep downfield.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Penix gonna throw right away. Now he'll run it. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 53 yards.
Yeah, and this is one of those cases, Mike, that the defense is so consumed with locking down all the receivers that they lose track of the quarterback. And after realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball, he tucks the ball down and not only picks up the 1st down, he picks up a huge chunk play.
Pitts is the man in motion. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Matt Milano there to stop him. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
They'll run with Robinson. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Pitts is the man in motion. One more time, it's Robinson. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. And he will score. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. To return, here's Jaquan Hardy. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The tight end Kincaid in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Into space at the 45. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third down, 3 to go. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. He was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Matt Milano there to stop him. Here's a 2nd and 6. Pitts is the man in motion. On play action, Penix. He's going to tuck it and go.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Allen from his own end zone.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. They'll run. It's Ty Johnson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Another run here with Johnson. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Bills 1st down.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
On 1st down, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Now he'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Now Allen on first down. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
On the give, it's Johnson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
On 3rd down, here's Davis. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. 1st down picked up.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Allen. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the timing between the receiver and the quarterback. It's a really nice route. He's going to take this up the field, and then when he pulls that string back and he comes out of his break, the ball is there immediately. You can't wait for the receiver to actually look. This ball is well in the air before that receiver comes out of his cut.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Allen. He's got his big tight end. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. London brought in motion. They're going to go play action with Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, Penix. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. you start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Penix gonna throw again. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Thrown quickly. That's Moore on the RPO. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Caden Ellis in on that stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I mean, I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact, for that matter.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Allen will throw. He gets this complete to Shakir. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Buffalo.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
A pass taken in by Johnson. They face 2nd down and 7. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Caden Ellis in on that stop. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. To throw is Allen. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And just a short pickup there to the 35. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Here's Allen to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Throwing again. It's Allen. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Passes kick is good. And the Bills going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Agnew on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's Greg Rousseau in there for the sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. On first down, it's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. The Bills' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. On first and 10, it's Allen. There's that man again. Another catch. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll go play action here with Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into first and 15. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. They put a receiver in motion to the left. On second down, Penix. That'll be caught by McLeod. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Now Penix to throw on second down. That one taken in by London. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, And that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That is brought in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Finding space at the 15.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. Taking off. And he's in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Falcons. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
From the gun, Josh Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. On first down, it's Robinson. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Another run here for Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
The Falcons getting their punter out there. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short. The tight end Kincaid in motion. To throw is Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
And he is going to have a Bills first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll take this down to the 47. Caden Ellis in on that stop. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Now Allen on first down. He's got that complete to Knox. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use them than down here on the goal line.
Bass's kick is good. And the Bills extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now Robinson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the 1st down up to the 44.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results. Pitts is the man in motion. On play action, Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup. On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He's got it at about the 8. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on third downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves first and goal.
That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On first down, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run with Cook. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. We'll try and run here with Cook. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. And they convert on 3rd down. Once again, it's Cook. Finding room across midfield. And he'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 37-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Well, they find themselves in a tight game here in the second half, and they're thinking, we got to get this guy going. He hasn't done much up until this point, but man, you talk about making a play when your team needed it. That's the kind of play that sparks the offense, and now see if they can finish this drive with some points.
Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end Kincaid in motion. So now they'll throw it with Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Moore going in motion. There's that man again. Another catch. And the Bills are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
To the goal line and in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good. And the Bills go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Pitts is the man in motion. On the give, it's Robinson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. The Falcons send their punting unit out. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Moore going in motion. On 2nd down, Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
On 2nd down, here is Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. On third down, they go with Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. A run with Cook, and he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Going to give this to Davis. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. They'll come up now for 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got his tight end, Quatoriano. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. Throwing again, it's Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only did they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll go play action here with Allen. He runs with it. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining. The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Second down, 8 for the first down. Allen to throw. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. So it's a win here for the Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. And in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.